It's week 4 of the Blue Collar Football League season, and this week we're treated to a matchup of the top 2 teams in the BCFL Owners Poll. The Cincinnati Dukes come in at number 2, 6-0 overall and 3-0 in the league, with wins over the Sin City Buccaneers, a shutout win over the Ohio Rage, and a win over the Columbus War Eagles. Their 70 points ranked 3rd in the league, and their 18 points allowed ranked 2nd. The 82 Chargers have held the top spot in the Owners Poll throughout the season. They're 5-0 overall, and their 3-0 league record includes wins over the Southern Ohio Blaze, as well as victories against the Bucks and the Rage. With 106 points overall, they are by far the highest scoring offense in the league, the only team averaging over 30 points a game, and the 25 points allowed by their defense ranks 5th in the BCFL. The action got started early as Jimon McNair took the opening kickoff, found a hole, but then he lost the ball, and it was Jeremy Robinson there to pounce on it. The Dukes take advantage of the first turnover of the game. The Dukes managed to pick up one first down, but on 4th and 2, Kamani Murray tried to hit Covey and Spikes. Dre Reap stepped in front and picked it off, and the Chargers regained possession. The Dukes defense pushed the Chargers back, first a 4-yard tackle for loss by John Dobbins, then a sack by Dominic Raven on 2nd down. But on 3rd and 20, the Chargers took advantage of the aggressive Dukes defense. Maurice Levette with a short pass to Nyquan Presswood. He's getting close to first down, powers way through for a first down, 24 yards for the Chargers. On 4th and 8, the Dukes jump off sides, which means this Dante Jackson pass breakup is not the end of the drive for the Chargers. Dukes jump off sides again on 4th and 3. Snap goes over Levette's head. He stays with the play, as does Paul Jones, who's calling for it in the end zone. Levette finally sees him. He hauls it in for the touchdown. The Chargers take advantage and take the 6-0 lead. Dukes answer with their ground game. George Wilson takes this handoff through the right side, bursts for 15 yards. Next snap, it's Wilson again. This time off through the left side, he's good for 21 yards into the red zone. On to the second quarter, where on the first play, Kamani Murray looks deep for Tay White. There's a lot of contact in the end zone, and there is a flag. The Dukes will have it 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. On 1st down, Elijah Kelly is stuffed for a 3-yard loss back to the 4. 2nd down, Murray looks for White. The pass is too high and incomplete. 3rd and goal. This time, Murray looks out to the flat for Covey on Spikes, but Dre Reap is there to knock it away. That'll make it 4th and goal for the Dukes. On 4th down, Murray looks to White again, but Trey Cordova is there to pick it off. There's nobody in front of him. He's going to go 100 yards instead of a 6-6 tie. The Chargers are taking a 14-0 lead. It's Cordova's 2nd pick 6 of the season. The Chargers defense has given up 4 touchdowns. They've now scored 4 touchdowns on the year. Murray's next pass is short and picked off by Kevin Johnson. That's his 3rd interception in as many games. Dante Jackson does keep things from getting out of hand. He picks off this pass at the goal line, his 3rd interception of the season, and he's going to take it all the way out to midfield before he's finally tracked down by Paul Jones. Brent Robinson takes the left side, breaks one tackle, and bursts through for 20 yards, and the Dukes are back in the red zone. A penalty pushed the Dukes back on 1st down, and on 4th down, Sean Redd breaks through and pulls down Murray for a sack. The Chargers take over on downs. With 3.5 minutes left in the half, the Chargers work fast. Here's an 11-yard pass to Khalid Ali. The next play, Levette hits Khalid for a 12-yard pass. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. First play after the 2-minute warning, Levette drops back. This time he goes deep, and Paul Jones is there in the end zone for a touchdown. The Chargers' lead is now 20-0. A couple of penalties on the Chargers, first a personal foul, and later a pass interference, give the Dukes a chance to get on the scoreboard with 1 second left in the half. But with that chance, Tay White's helmet comes off, the ball is over his head. The opportunity is missed, and the Chargers maintain their 20-0 lead at halftime. On the first play of the second half, Robinson with another burst, this one good for 33 yards. But after that, the Dukes were pushed back 3 yards and had to punt. On the Chargers' first play of the second half, it's Naquan Presswood who takes a carry, bursts through the left side, down the sideline. He's going to pick up 40 yards on this carry. That'll set up this play-action pass. Leavitt to Ali in the end zone for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion will put the Chargers ahead 28-0. In the fourth quarter, the Dukes did get this 38-yard pass to Anthony Metcalf. This was their longest play of the game. George Wilson also ended the game with an interception, but it was not enough as the Chargers record their first shutout victory of the year, 28-0 against the Dukes. Leavitt completed 10 of 20 passes for 171 yards, did have 2 interceptions, but 3 touchdowns. Paul Jones, 3 catches for 76 yards, and had 2 of the touchdowns. Brett Robinson had 7 carries for 53 yards, an average of 7.6 per carry, as the Dukes ran for 95 yards in all, but Murray finished 9 of 27. The Chargers were 3 of 6 on third down and 1 for 1 on fourth down, the game-opening touchdown. The Dukes were 2 for 10 on third down, 0 for 4 on fourth down, including 2 of their interceptions on fourth down. Looking at other games around the league, the Spartans with a pick-6 in overtime remained undefeated with a 14-8 win against the Huskies. The Red Rhinos got their first points of the season, but it was the Capital City Mustangs getting their first win, 28-6 against the Rhinos. The Gladiators got a hard-fought 16-6 win against the Warriors. The Buccaneers got their first win of the season, 41-0 against the Ohio Rage. The West Virginia Storm got a forfeit win against the Tanks. And the Southern Ohio Blaze and Columbus War Eagles were off this past weekend. That means after week 4, the Gladiators and the Spartans are still undefeated atop the Eastern Conference's Red Division. Meanwhile, in the Blue Division, everyone is 1 game apart with the Storm at the top, down to the Warriors, Mustangs, and Rhinos. In the Western Conference, the Dukes' first loss means they're a half game up on the Blaze in the Red Division, with the Rage at 1-3 in third place. The Chargers now have a commanding lead in the Blue Division. They're 4-0. The War Eagles and Buccaneers both have 1 win. Looking ahead to this weekend's games, the Warriors' passing game goes up against the War Eagles' ground game in Columbus. Also in Columbus, the Red Rhinos travel to face the undefeated Gladiators. The Spartans and the Huskies in an immediate rematch of what is quickly becoming a bit of a rivalry in the league. The Mustangs, coming off their first win, travel to the Storm. The Buccaneers will be looking to avenge a Week 1 loss to the Dukes, and the Blaze return to action as they host the Rage. The Chargers get to savor their victory for 1 more week. And finally, in the owners' poll, the Chargers take over as the near unanimous number 1 team. The Gladiators move up to number 2 and get the remaining first place vote, while the Dukes slip down to number 3. The Blaze hold steady at 4, the Spartans and Storm still at 5, and the Warriors still at 7. The Buccaneers and the Rage flip spots, with the Buccaneers moving up to 8, and the Rage moving down to 10. Everyone else stays the same, War Eagles at 9, Huskies, Mustangs, Red Rhinos, and Tanks.